The QTech daily cloud chart shows there was a pullback today and nothing was qualified and confirmed. There was this buy TDST, and in the previous video we saw the relative retracement up 2. That did not get qualified and confirmed. And now it starts over. There was an up close followed by a down close. And tomorrow on the 14th, if there's an up close for end of day, then the buy TDST and relative retracement up 2 for QTech will be qualified. And then the day after that, if that happens, there will be a chance at a confirmation bar. And a bad sign is that the qualified supply lines, one here and one here, were qualified cancel, as the low tagged the supply line here, and it opened lower than where it closed the day before and closed lower than where it closed the day before, so qualified cancel. And the upper Bollinger Band is at 154.22, and right above that the upper Stark Band 154.92. The conversion line did cross above the baseline quite handily too, so that's right by the Bollinger Band mid-band, and the conversion line are pretty much right together for pretty good support. And again, that's underneath the 50 simple moving average and the 100 days simple moving average. Channel 3 low is under the conversion line and above the baseline, so that still adds to the support there. And then bringing up the rear is the lower Stark Band 143.15. And REI has been at neutral 0 for 2 days. DM1 is sailing above the overbought, and ROC also, so that's a good sign. And any pull off from 0 to the upside would be a buy signal, and then if it ticks to the downside, then we wait to see what happens under the oversold line. And the S&P 500 daily chart shows the lines disqualified, supply lines, this one here and again this one here. A demand line printed it, and it's really steep, so more than likely that will be disqualified like this unless it really gaps down. It would have to gap down pretty far, maybe down here, well below this low for sure, somewhere down here. If it gaps down far enough, it could get qualified. If not, and it just kind of dribbles down below it on the open, and that will be disqualified. And just about the same thing in the S&P 500, except the S&P 500 daily cloud chart blew both the relative retracement up 2 and up 1 from becoming qualified and confirmed. You can see on the 10th there was a close 44.15.24, and he disqualified up to 44.14.64, so it did close above it. All it had to do was get qualified and confirmed, and that would have been really something here. There would have been a lot of qualified and confirmed levels. As it stands, nothing was qualified. It all starts over, and the top of the cloud for the 14th is at 4405.34, and the bottom is at 4333.16, and the baseline will be at 4365.37, so above the lower cloud here in current price. Could be support back at the baseline, if not possibly the conversion line 4300. And CPI really turns out sour, and this disqualified momentum down could become qualified with a close below that level end of day on the 14th. And right there is the trend factor down 1 also, so that could become qualified too. And then the baseline is down here, 4262.77, but the conversion line is right around those levels at 4309.75, so right above the momentum up, and the conversion line is close to the momentum down, so that you would think would be a little bit of support. But if it's really bad on the CPI, it's just going to slice right through everything. And to add to that misery would be the thought on traders and investors' minds about the government shutdown. They're giving it a 40% chance of it happening for Friday.